Hey guys, it's Eddie here from Dilleen Property. Today I want to do a real quick video, and this video is all about we are now 12 months on from COVID, or a bit over 12 months basically, but I want to do a video because I did a video very similar to this when COVID first started about over 12 months ago. The video's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, you can check it out. I actually copped a lot of slack and a lot of haters from that particular video because it was 2021, no, it was 2020, obviously. It was 2020, February, March, and that was during the very, deep period of COVID where there was a lot of uncertainty, a lot of people were scared, and now we're 12 months on from that, even further, and now there's a post-COVID property boom happening that you've probably seen in the media. Now, I want to rewind a little bit because this video is all about what the market's doing right now, what it's done the last 12 months and before that, and what it was like when COVID first started, and what the mentality was like with a lot of investors. So basically we're in 2021 now, it's almost into financial year, it's coming up to June, and pretty much the market, very wide throughout Australia, is going through a property growth cycle right now. It's going through a property boom. So, and the media is calling it, it's been all over TV, realestate.com.au, Domain, etc. They're calling it post-COVID property boom. Because basically a lot of buyers that were held out during the very peak periods of COVID, where there was more uncertainty last year during 2020, especially during like February, March, April, they were all not buying property, they were scared, they couldn't get finance, people, obviously, terrible things were happening, etc. And now we're a little bit further beyond that. Vaccines are starting to roll out, etc., things like that. So there's a bit more certainty compared to last year. I think everyone would agree with that. But I want to rewind a little bit. Basically, over the past 12 to 14, 15 months during the whole COVID thing, and especially in the early days, everybody was scared shitless, for lack of a better word. And I know especially clients, as an example, we've been dealing with a lot of clients here over the past 12 months that have bought hundreds and hundreds of properties. Back in February, March, everybody was very scared. When COVID was like last year, everybody was very scared. There was a lot of uncertainty. A lot of people stopped buying. Now, I did a video back then as an example, and it's still on YouTube, it's on Facebook, check it out. You'll see it's from over a year ago now. I did it, and it was basically just a rant. I was explaining that back then was actually one of the best times to buy investment properties and grow your property portfolio as a property investor. Even to buy a place to live in, just buying properties in general, when there's times of uncertainty, it is some of the best times to buy. The flip side to that is a lot of people are scared and they don't know what's going to happen. But we saw prices, as an example, even in the past 12 to 16, 18 months since then, jump up 10, 15, 20. I've seen them jump up in certain places 30% in terms of properties. Now, you might have seen, I've been in the media and on TV a few times within the last 12 months as well, and they said I was going on a COVID buying spree, which I did. And even back then I was scared, but I realized at the end of the day, all the properties, they must tick the boxes of being under market value. They've got to be a good quality asset and below market value, below what you're actually picking up for, but also cash flow and growth. So I bought over 10 properties within the past 12 months, and basically hundreds of clients did buy. And those clients that bought, especially last year in 2020, mid 2020, have seen fantastic results. Like we've seen properties go from 280,000 to 350, 360, just when the market was very suppressed. So I guess definitely check out that video. That was about a year ago now. And even just check out the comments. Like you'll see all the haters, you'll see all the doomsday preppers, you'll see all the people that just being very, very negative about it. And even just look at the comments, like they're saying the world's gonna end, the market's gonna drop 30, 40, 50%. And I called it basically. So I want to do this video. It's not a brag. I just want to basically say, go check out the video, because when you look at the data, the statistics, the facts, the figures, and I'm doing the video to basically share as much information and give you as much help out there for what you can do to obviously take that information and help grow your own property portfolio. So moving forward, I guess, where do I see the property market going now that it's past the midpoint of 2021? I've been buying more properties than ever before. Clients have been buying more properties than ever before. We're busier than ever before. The market itself, with low interest rates, in my personal opinion, they're here to stay. They might eventually raise up a point as an example. But to me, if you're buying investment properties and they're 7%, 8%, and you're picking up a property with the interest rate's 3%, like who really cares? Like you've still got a massive buffer. The ones that are going to be exposed are the ones that get hung up on buying a property where they know, where they live in, where they've done all this research and they think that it's going to have more growth, but they sacrifice on the yield. The yield's very important. So thought I'd do this quick video basically to just share a little bit about the experience, my experiences, clients' experiences, how many properties we've been buying. You should have bought last year. If you haven't bought last year, you need to take action because you can't just keep putting it off. Property investing is a very, very easy thing to put it off. Sometimes you just got to run before you can even walk and just jump in the deep end and just give it a go. And that's what I always say to all clients, all the people that I have meetings with, if you're going to start somewhere, at least start off small and gradually build up from there. Like the first property, as an example, I bought was 130 grand roughly. And it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. It was the scariest thing, but I started small. I'm not saying buy a property for $1 million as your first one. You can buy a property for 200K, 300K. If you can get in now with, to me, furthermore to this, finance is even easier right now to get finance to buy an investment property than ever before. Back when I was building my portfolio, you couldn't really do 5% deposits. Now you can. So if you bought a property tomorrow for 300,000, 5% deposit, it's 15 grand. So hope this video helps. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you have any comments on this, if you have any thoughts or opinions, comment below, subscribe, and I definitely check out the video from 12 months ago. I'll be the first one to say I definitely called the post-COVID property boom. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.